April 28, 1945, Wostitz, Czechoslovakia. Kurt Knispel commands King Tiger tank. Final retreat. Germany collapsing. War ending. Soviet tanks everywhere. Closing in. Knispel fights anyway. Has fought for 5 years. Has destroyed more enemy tanks than anyone ever in history. 168 confirmed. Estimates say 258 total. Highest score of any tank ace. German, Allied, Soviet, anyone. Knispel is best. Never promoted beyond sergeant. Never received Knight's Cross. Never got recognition. Why? Refused to follow Nazi ideology. Criticized superiors. Defended prisoners. Protected civilians. Made enemies in the SS. Made enemies in the party. Made enemies everywhere that mattered for promotion. Didn't care, just fought, just killed enemy tanks, just survived, until today, until April 28th, until Soviet shell finds his tank, penetrates armor, kills him. 3 days before war ends, 5 years of fighting, 258 tanks destroyed, dies 3 days before peace. This is Kurt Knispel, highest scoring tank ace in history. Forgotten hero, unknown legend, greatest who never got recognition. This is story of Kurt Knispel, not why he fought, how he became best tank ace ever, why he destroyed more tanks than anyone, why he never got recognized, why he died unknown, and why he stayed forgotten for 70 years. This is forgotten heroism. This is skill without glory. This is greatest tank ace nobody knew. Background starts 1940. Knispel joins Wehrmacht, assigned to Panzer Regiment 29. Tank gunner initially, not commander, just gunner. Best gunner in regiment, maybe best gunner in the army. Exceptional eye, exceptional judgment, exceptional skill. Hits targets others miss. Hits moving targets, hits distant targets, hits everything, always, consistently, reliably. Commanders notice, keep Knispel as gunner, don't promote him, don't move him, keep him where he's most effective, in the gunner seat, killing enemy tanks. That's where Knispel belongs, that's where Knispel stays, for years, accumulating kills, accumulating score, becoming legend among tankers, unknown to everyone else. 1941, Operation Barbarossa, invasion of Soviet Union. Knispel goes east, starts killing Soviet tanks. Lots of Soviet tanks, hundreds of them, thousands. Poor designs mostly, T-34s later. Better, still beatable. Knispel beats them, consistently. First kill, second, 10th, 20th. Score rises, steadily, relentlessly. Every battle brings more kills. Every engagement adds victories. By end of 1941, Knispel has 30 kills, confirmed. More unconfirmed, but 30 official. That's exceptional. Most tankers never get 5. Knispel has 30 in 1 year on Eastern Front, against Soviet hordes, against overwhelming numbers, against terrible odds, still winning, still killing, still surviving. 1942 brings more kills, more battles, more Soviet tanks destroyed. Knispel promoted to tank commander, finally, after 2 years as gunner. Now commands own tank, Panzer IV initially, later Tiger, much later King Tiger, but starts with Panzer IV. Good tank, reliable, well armed. Knispel makes it deadly, more deadly than it should be, because Knispel understands tanks, understands tactics, understands battlefield, positions tank perfectly, chooses engagement range, picks targets wisely. never wastes shots, never misses opportunities, always maximizes advantages. This is skill, pure skill, combined with experience, combined with natural talent, makes Knispel unstoppable, makes his tank death machine for Soviet armor, for anyone facing him. By 1943, Knispel's score exceeds 70. 70 confirmed tank kills, highest in his unit, maybe highest in the army. Records aren't compared across units. Nobody tracking overall scores, just unit scores. Knispel is best in his unit. That's all anyone knows. That's all anyone records. But 70 kills is extraordinary, is unprecedented, is unmatched. Knispel knows this. Crew knows this. Unit knows this. Nobody else cares. Because Knispel has a problem. Attitude problem. Refuses Nazi salutes. Criticizes orders. Defends prisoners. Protects civilians. In 1943 Germany, this is dangerous, is career-ending, is potentially fatal. Knispel doesn't care, has principles, maintains principles, regardless of cost.
One incident defines Knispel. Ukrainian village, 1943. SS troops preparing execution. Civilians, Jews probably, maybe partisans, maybe just civilians, doesn't matter. SS plans killing them. Knispel intervenes, physically intervenes, stops execution, threatens SS with tank. SS backs down, can't fight Tiger tank. Civilians escape. Knispel saves them. SS reports him, calls him traitor, calls him defeatist, calls him enemy of Reich. Knispel faces charges, serious charges, potentially capital charges. Tank crew defends him, unit commander defends him. Argue Knispel too valuable, best tanker in unit, best tanker in army, can't execute him. Germany needs him, needs his kills, needs his skill. Charges dropped. Knispel survives, but makes permanent enemies, in SS, in party, in high command. These enemies remember when promotions considered, remember when decorations awarded, remember when Knispel should get Knight's Cross, should get recognition, should get reward for record kills. They remember, they block it. They ensure Knispel stays unknown, stays undecorated, stays forgotten. Revenge for Ukrainian village, for defending civilians, for maintaining humanity in inhumane war. Knispel continues fighting, continues killing tanks, doesn't stop for politics, doesn't stop for enemies, doesn't stop for anything. 1943 becomes 1944. Score reaches 100, then 120, then 140. Keep climbing, keep killing, keep surviving, against increasing odds, against better enemy tanks, against more experienced enemy crews. Soviet tankers learning, getting better, getting tanks with better armor, better guns. T-34-85, IS-2, good tanks, dangerous tanks. Knispel kills them anyway, knows weak points, knows tactics, knows how to win, even against better equipment, even against worse odds, even against everything suggesting he should die. He survives, he thrives, he dominates, on the battlefield, if nowhere else. Late 1944, Knispel transferred to 503rd Heavy Panzer Battalion, elite unit, Tiger tanks, later King Tigers, best tanks Germany produces, given to best crews. Knispel qualifies, obviously qualifies. Record speaks for itself. 168 confirmed kills, maybe more, maybe many more. Unconfirmed kills don't count officially, but everyone knows real number is higher, much higher. Estimates range to 258,
but only 168 confirmed. Official count, record count, highest count of anyone, ever, in any army, any war, any time. Knispel is highest scoring tank ace in history, period. No dispute. Records prove it. Numbers don't lie. 168 confirmed, maybe 258 total. Either number is highest. Either number proves Knispel is best, was best, will always be best. Nobody will match it. Nobody will exceed it. Tank warfare changing. Precision weapons arriving. Tank aces becoming obsolete. Knispel is last of breed, best of breed, final champion of dying art.
January 1945. Germany collapsing. Soviet offensive unstoppable. Knispel keeps fighting, keeps killing. Eastern Front is hell. Always was hell. Now worse. Soviet tanks everywhere. Soviet artillery everywhere. Soviet infantry everywhere. Germans retreating, constantly retreating, fighting retreat, delaying action, buying time. For what? For nothing. For inevitable defeat. Everyone knows, everyone accepts, everyone fights anyway. Because orders, because duty, because what else can they do? Surrender means Soviet captivity, means probable death, means certain suffering. Better to fight, better to delay, better to kill as many enemy as possible before dying. That's logic, cold logic, brutal logic, true logic. Knispel follows it, keeps fighting, keeps killing, score still rising, even in collapse, even in retreat, even in defeat. February. Knispel's Prue destroys 15 Soviet tanks, one day. 15 kills, one day. Extraordinary, impossible, but documented. Witnesses confirm. Other crews see it. Soviet tanks keep coming. Knispel keeps shooting. 15 destroyed, one day. Adds to score, adds to legend, adds to record nobody's tracking. Because Germany has other priorities than counting tank kills, than recognizing aces, than maintaining records. Just survive, just fight, just delay Soviets. That's priority, only priority. Knispel fulfills it better than anyone, destroys more tanks, delays Soviets longer, fights more effectively than anyone. Best to the end. Was best from beginning, stays best throughout. Consistency is hallmark of true greatness. Knispel demonstrates this. Every battle, every engagement, every fight. Always best, always deadly, always effective. March brings more retreat, more desperate fighting, more Soviet advances. Germany fragmenting, units separated. Communication broken, chain of command collapsing, every unit fighting independently, every commander making own decisions, every soldier surviving as best possible. Chaos, complete chaos. Knispel thrives in chaos, understands fluid battlefield, understands improvisation, understands adaptation, makes decisions quickly, correctly, effectively. Tank commander par excellence, not just gunner anymore, full commander, tactical thinker, battlefield leader. Crew trusts him, absolutely, completely. Knispel never fails them, never makes wrong call, never gets them killed unnecessarily. When Knispel says shoot, they shoot. When Knispel says move, they move. When Knispel says hide, they hide. Trust is absolute, based on 5 years, based on 160 kills, based on surviving what killed everyone else. Crew knows Knispel is special, is different, is better. They follow, Absolutely.
April 1945. Final month. Germany weeks from surrender. Everyone knows it. Knispel knows it. Crew knows it. Still fight. What choice exists? Surrender to Soviets means Gulag, means Siberia, means probable death. Better to fight. Better to die fighting. Better to kill Soviets before they kill you. That's choice. Only choice. Real choice. Knispel makes it. Crew agrees. They fight. They kill. They survive. Day by day. Hour by hour. Engagement by engagement. Killing Soviet tanks. Destroying Soviet ambitions. Delaying Soviet advance. Slightly, marginally, insignificantly, but doing it, because that's what they do. That's what they've always done. Won't stop now. Won't surrender. Won't quit. Fight until can't fight. Until dead. Until war ends. Whichever comes first. April 25. Major engagement. Soviet Tank Brigade. 50 tanks maybe. Knispel's King Tiger. 1 tank. Versus 50. Math is bad. Odds worse. Knispel engages anyway. What choice? Retreat impossible. Surrender unthinkable. Fight only option. King Tiger is powerful. Most powerful tank in war. But 1 versus 50 is still bad odds. Knispel makes it work. Positioning, tactics, skill. Everything learned in 5 years. Everything practiced in 160 battles. Everything perfected through experience. Applies all of it. Destroys first Soviet tank. Second, third. Keep shooting. Keep killing. Keep surviving. Soviet tanks can't penetrate King Tiger front armor. Must flank it. Must surround it. Try to surround it. Knispel won't let them. Maneuvers constantly. Keeps front toward enemy. Keeps them at distance. Keeps killing them. 10 tanks destroyed. 12. 15. Soviets withdraw. Can't take more losses. Can't destroy 1 German tank. Retreat. Leave battlefield. Leave destroyed comrades. Leave Knispel alive. Still fighting. Still winning. Still undefeated. April 26th. Another engagement. Different Soviet unit. Same result. Knispel destroys 8 tanks. Crew works perfectly. Loader fast. Gunner accurate. Driver skilled. Everyone professional. Everyone experienced. Everyone best at job. That's why they survived. That's why they're still here. 5 years of fighting. 5 years of killing. 5 years of not dying. Requires skill. Requires luck. Requires both. Crew has both. Knispel ensures it. Through decisions. Through tactics. Through leadership. Best tank commander in Wehrmacht. Probably best tank commander in war. Any side. Any nation. Any army. Knispel is best. Numbers prove it. Results prove it. Survival proves it. Still alive April 26, 1945, when most German tankers dead, when most units destroyed, when most crews gone. Knispel's crew still fighting, still killing, still surviving. 3 more days, just 3 more days, then war ends, then they survive, then they go home. Just 3 more days. Can they make it? Have they survived 5 years just to die in final 3 days? Statistics say yes. Probability says yes. Reality will prove it.
1990s brings change. Historians start researching, start examining records, start comparing scores. Discover Knispel. Discover 168 confirmed kills. Discover highest score ever. Discover he was never decorated, never promoted, never recognized. Why? Research reveals Ukrainian village incident, reveals SS enemies, reveals political problems, reveals why talent wasn't rewarded, why skill wasn't recognized, why record wasn't celebrated. Because Knispel maintained humanity, defended civilians, refused Nazi ideology. In Nazi Germany, this is unforgivable, is career ending, is memory erasing. Knispel paid price. During war, after war, forever. 2000s brings recognition, finally. Books written, articles published, documentaries filmed. Knispel emerges from obscurity, emerges as hero, real hero, not because he killed 168 tanks, because he maintained humanity while doing it, because he defended civilians, because he refused evil while serving evil regime, while fighting evil war, while surrounded by evil. He maintained goodness, maintained principles, maintained humanity. That's real heroism, not kill count, not tank score, not military achievement, moral achievement, human achievement, maintaining humanity in inhumane circumstances. That's Knispel's real legacy. That's why he matters. Not because he was best tanker, because he was good person, while being best tanker, both simultaneously, both remarkably, both heroically. Modern assessment examines Knispel objectively. 168 confirmed kills, highest documented. 258 estimated total, probably accurate, based on Soviet records, based on witness accounts, based on battle reports. Real number unknowable, but certainly highest, certainly record, certainly unmatched. No Allied ace comes close, no Soviet ace comes close, no other German ace comes close. Michael Wittmann, 138 kills, lower. Otto Carius, 150 kills, lower. Every famous tank ace, lower than Knispel. Unknown Knispel, undecorated Knispel, forgotten Knispel. Who was better than all of them? Who destroyed more tanks? Who survived longer? Who fought better, but got nothing? No medal, no promotion, no recognition, because he was good person, in bad regime. That's price, that's cost, that's sacrifice.